Now I'm going to give you guys 7 business ideas that genuinely have the potential to do really well, and to listen to all the business ideas and why I believe that they're going to do really well in 2022, and obviously like this video. Now at number 1, I'm going to say ghost kitchen. Now what is a ghost kitchen? It basically means that you don't need to have a huge retail place in terms of having a restaurant where you're selling food and people are coming in, sitting down and that's all. You can have a place where you're making food, but in actuality, the cost of the startup of having a ghost kitchen is very low. And because of the rise of Just Eat, Uber Eats, Deliveroo, the potential for ghost kitchens is going off the roof. And not only that, a lot of people are eating from home and just ordering in, and ordering in is going crazy. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ordering all the time and spending close to £15-20 every day, and that means that more and more people are ordering their food in. And so ghost kitchens have a huge potential in the next upcoming few years because the startup is low, the earning potential is there, and the market is growing. Now, digital events and online learning, it's a huge market and it's only expected to grow within 2025, 26, 27 because a lot of people are realizing they're not getting taught the things that need to be taught. When you're going to university, let's be honest, first year you're chilling, and a lot of people are realizing that it's costing you 30,000, 35, and maybe even more sometimes, but what you're getting in return isn't actually worth 35,000 or 40,000 pounds. And a lot of people are realizing that, and now that people are taking advantage of learning online and actually having events online. What do I mean by this? Now imagine a lot of people would get together, go to a massive arena, and let's just say it's a motivational talk. Now these sort of talks are starting to happen online. These sort of events are starting to happen online. People can sit from the comfort of their own home, learn Arabic, learn skills, go to events. And so a lot of the online learning, a lot of the hosting events is starting to take place. This is a market which is growing, and it's only going to grow within the next 4, 5, 6 years. You don't have to have a massive arena where you're paying rent. You can host something online, charge people £15, really give them a good service. And if you have 100 people there in that session, you basically made £1,500. Now, obviously, I had to mention this business, but not only do I want to mention the business, I want to tell you why I'm mentioning the business. And the business is a recruitment company, but let me tell you why. In 2021, a lot of people started resigning. A lot of people now started businesses, and therefore, you can have a search online, go onto Google and check it yourself. A lot of people resigned from their jobs, and right now we're in a situation, what they're calling the Great Resignation. People have resigned from their jobs. A lot of companies are looking for a lot of people. Not only that, but there currently is a microchip shortage. Have you guys tried to buy a used car and you can't seem to get a used car, and they're so overpriced right now? Well, actually, that's because of a microchip shortage. What's a microchip shortage? It's something which basically is created in China. Now, this product, the chip in China, there is basically a massive backlog of these chips coming from China, and these chips, by the way, are affecting cars, PlayStation 5s, anything electronic, it's affecting them. And it's the reason why you can't get a PS5 right now, and it's the reason you can't get brand new cars. Basically, there's a massive backlog. But you know what that means? That means in a year and a half, when these things get sorted out, the demand is massive when it comes to this area. Massive. There are millions and millions of products that are delayed and that are not being created. But the market will sort itself out in a year and a half. And so the demand for labor is going to go crazy. Not only that, but the European market, the European people after Brexit have started going back to Europe. And there's a large percentage of the labor market in the UK. And when I say labor, I don't mean laborers. I mean like they're doing a lot of jobs in terms of jobs, but they're starting to go back. And don't take my word for it. Go do your research. The job market right now is crazy. A lot of companies are looking for a lot of people, but the candidates aren't there. So guess what? The recruitment companies are about to make a lot of money. Now, the fourth one I actually came up with today, and actually I've been researching these ideas for the last month or 2 months. I wanted to give you guys the right ideas, but number 4 is interesting. I came up with it today. A Muslim influencer agency. What do I mean by this? You see, the problem right now is a lot of brands, a lot of companies do not want to use Muslim influencers because they don't give the best. Unfortunately, they're seen in a bad light. But obviously, the Muslim market is 2 billion. Now, I'm not saying this in a negative way, and I'm not saying you want to use or disadvantagedly use your community, but 2 billion Muslims Obviously, Muslims trust the word of Muslims. That's just the way we are. If an act says something, we believe it. We trust the word. And so the point being is, big brands, as long as they're permissible, are missing out on the market of Muslims. And actually, if there was an agency that could bring the influencers, the Muslim influencers, and the brands, as long as it's halal, as long as the work that they're doing is permissible, actually it's a great connection. Actually, there's a lot of value in it. Now, I know there are the odd few companies, but I think it's not been done enough. I think there are so many massive brands out there that really need more influencers and more ways to take their brand, their products, and all that stuff to market and marketing strategies, that I think something in terms of an agency, and a few agencies, it doesn't have to be one, has a huge potential to take the Muslim influencers with the brands and put them together. Now, the fitness side has huge potential upcoming in the next 1-2 years, no doubt, because when COVID happened, let's be honest, we stayed at home and ate a lot of junk, a lot of fat. Let's be honest, a lot of people are talking about the COVID fat, right? The COVID fat is a real thing. And only now recently, gyms have started opening up, more and more centers, all that side. Actually, there's huge potential in terms of eating healthier, going to the gym more, and all that side. The gyms right now have been packed. I can't even get 5 minutes on a machine. But the point for you guys is there's huge potential on the fitness side, whether that's eating healthier, going to the gym, having classes online. Again, someone could use the fact that online is the way forward these days. A lot of things are happening online. They could have a class with 100 people and use their fitness side, basically. Use the fitness side, put them together and actually run fitness classes online. Of course, huge potential. The market there is massive. The world is massive. You don't have to just do it for the UK. It could be everyone in the world. The way you will do that is through marketing, but there is massive potential in the fitness side. And lastly, I will end on social media marketing. No doubt, social media is going off the roof. Social media is going crazy. Social media is everything these days, and people want to know how to take advantage of social media. So social media marketing, no doubt, is a great way to move forward and start a business and do something for yourselves. Social media marketing is probably going to increase for the next 3 or 4 years. People still don't know how to take advantage of social media. TikTok in the last 2 years has gone crazy. It's become the biggest platform where you do social media. And that is something people do not know in their 40s, 50s, 60s, generically speaking. And these guys are the ones that own the big brands, right? So social media marketing definitely has huge potential for the next 2 or 3 years. That is my sum up of 7 businesses that could change your year in 2022. Barakallahu feek. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Make sure to like this video.